Hey guys, it's me, Sloan. And today is June 1st, and it's the fifth game in the series. Man, these Panthers are really killing me because they make every game so freaking intense. And nothing is known until the end of the freaking game because at the last minute, everyone keeps pulling things out of their asses. And so this whole season has had me emotionally, like, I swear to God, they're toying with my emotions every single game. They get close to making goals and then they don't, and then they save like a million different goals, and then when they get scored on, oh my God, it's a big emotional toll, and I'm just screaming and crying and yelling at them and coaching them from the other side of my TV, and well, they don't seem to listen, and sometimes they do, and so there's that. Yeah. Now, outside of that, my friend who has been here watching the games with me and I have been making little lists because we're ridiculous. And so I'm going to read these lists. Uh, Names of people who are evil. And now, the criteria for this list is that we have to know more than three people with that name who are evil for it to be that the name is defective and all of the people with that name are evil. So, Lourdes, Valerie, Christine's of all spellings, Gabriel's, Josh's, and Charles's. Slutty. We have Amanda, Anastasia, Chris, David, Paul, Valerie, and Ron. Badasses. Nicola, John, Ruby, Mike, Eddie, Jeff, Roman, and Billy. And crazies. Patrick, Janet, Eddie, Jerry, Robert, Christine's of all spellings, Kathleen's of all spellings, David's, and Mark's. Yes. Yes. I used to do this all the time with my cousin Juan. We used to make lists of like really important things, like who should not make love in movies anymore, because that's really important. Someone should control that. And who should? We had a list for that. People who should always get naked on screen. And I don't think these actors would appreciate the lists that we've made. But I think with John, I'm going to be making some very, very interesting lists coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. And go Rangers, because I'm hoping that we take it all the way this year. I'm not a hockey fan. Okay, everyone always like, oh, you're a Rangers fan, so you love hockey. No, I don't. Um, I came across hockey by accident. My brothers would watch baseball or football or whatever was going on during the time, and basketball. Oh God, that drove me nuts because they would put the game on and say they're watching it, but while they're sniffing their Coca-Cola and drinking their indulgences, um, they weren't paying attention to the TV. Because had they been, when I switched it to hockey, they would have noticed immediately. But no, I got into hockey because I would switch through the channels while they were watching their game to see if they were paying attention, and they weren't. And I'd get stuck on a hockey game because it's the one thing that they never watched around. So I was just like, ooh, what's this? And so I sat there and I watched it, and it annoyed the hell out of my dad because he liked the Super Bowl and all that shit, and I'm not into that. Who cares? I don't care about football, baseball, or any of the other things. I don't really necessarily even care about hockey per se. But my New York Rangers are my true love. And let me explain. I love a good underdog story. And who is a better underdog than my New York Rangers? Think about it. The last time they won the Stanley Cup finals was when my 30-year-old son was born. And every year I watch the train wreck because I'm passionate about them and I want to see them win. But they always lose in such a spectacular manner, and I have to watch because it might be self torture, and maybe I'm masochistic in that way. But like, if I don't watch, then who will root for my team? I mean, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of New Yorkers who absolutely love the New York Rangers, and most of them even go to Madison Square Garden to watch the games. I'm not going anywhere near Madison Square Garden. I hate people and I hate crowds, and there's just nothing but both of those things in that place. So, not me, not for me, but I will watch it at home and I will yell at my boys like I'm their coach, and I will curse and scream and cry until we win. And this is every year. So it's an emotional thing, but I love my Rangers. I might not be a hockey fan, but I am a Rangers fan. And I'm diehard at that. So on that note, I'm getting ready to watch the game. I'm super excited. My friend will be here in a little while. And yeah, I hope they win. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.